Good morning. Ooh, it's cold out. Can see my breath this time. Last time I was on here, a couple days ago, and I was breathing out, I'd swear I could see my breath. Well, you can believe it now. It's cold. It's day 87. It's not cold. I mean, I got a tank top on. But you know what I mean? It's colder. Day 87. What's up, everybody? We are almost at 225,000 hits on our friend here, the dummy. Thanks for that like button already. Yo, who's that? Nice person. Was it nice person? Did you hit the button? Oh, it didn't say what's up. Dace, wow. We're having fun already. Chat is active. What up there? Is it Dace people? What up? We are hitting this dummy a million times in a year less. For anyone new, nice person isn't new. Nice person's been here. If nice person is still here, what's up? Been a while. Why isn't TikTok showing me who's hitting the like button? The bearded infantryman, what up? Joey, Ricky, Anthony. Yeah. Hey, nice. Were we talking about before? Because I haven't heard that for a while. Yo, and Dusty, thanks for hitting the button, the like button there. Were we talking about that before? Nice, because yeah, all right, because I remember since then I looked it up. I don't remember if we even talked about it since then, but I do remember, and I've looked it up and seen exactly what you're talking about. My next fight is Saturday. Saturday on here. I'm going to try and live stream it if I can. The thing that sucks though, if I live stream my own fights, what happens is, yo, Dusty, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, and thanks for that like button. The thing that sucks is when I stream my fights, I have to set the camera up like far away so you can see everything. Because you never know where you're going to be at. So you got to be able to capture the whole ring. And then the other thing too, then I can't interact. So last time I streamed my own fight, it was a bad live stream because I came back, there's like nobody watching it. Because of what, like, you know, there's no interaction. People just tune in, they just see like, and then if I'm not fighting, you know, there's like a whole minute in between the, oh, Talon, what up, Talon? How's it going? And thanks for that like button. So, you know, whenever I live stream my own fights, oh, there's that sun right behind me there. So then whenever I live stream my fights, then I can't interact, so people don't, like, stick around. Yeah, so what I'm going to try and do, good, you're doing good, Talon. I just got off the night shift, still awake. We did this before we went to work, we're doing it after work. There's the sun. Boop. Talon, if you were working last night, I hope you had a good night. And very, very true, it's better to just record it and make the highlight video of myself after. Don't know how long we'll be on. See, that's what I meant. When I made my whole crash out video, it was like people would miss the dogs barking in my live streams. Well, it's a noisy day in the neighborhood. Ooh, right. Oh, so you're not the first one that. Oh, you're working tonight. All right. Ooh, rough times. Hit 8 a.m. for the people that work night shift. I will look into that. Someone else mentioned that too. I actually had a really nice one, a DJI one that the thing is it was stuck at a certain angle. It wouldn't do a 360. A 360 one would be actually pretty sweet. I don't have to make them that go 360. All right. Huh. How you do how you do what? Use the does it? All right. Yeah, so I had one so basically like mine was it would track, you'd have to actually pick the I'd have to select me and then it would follow me around. I didn't have like a bracelet or something. You know what I mean? It would kind of be like that. Oh, so I had a I still do, but I don't use it because it eventually wore out. But I have a Phantom 4 drone, the DJI drone, and it was kind of funny because I made a video. I used to have a drone channel, and what I did was I put on the tracker on myself, and I was wearing like green, right? So then I started running around to see if it would follow me, which it did. And I had another outfit underneath that, which was red. And red is a total opposite color of green. So I took it off, the shirt, pants. Now I was in like a red sweatpants outfit. Ran around, still tracked me. So then I got a little farther, and I was trying to like I was running around in a field. And I was about 100 so far there. Then I took that off, and I had like black like Adidas shorts and a tank top, or like this, and it still tracked me. I was like, that's pretty cool. The times it would like I would outsmart it is if the drone would just follow me, but sometimes I could trick it where I could like run like straight underneath it, like it couldn't keep up that quick because it was hovering kind of low anyway. It was great. I had a video where me and my daughter went sled riding down a hill, and the drone followed us, and it actually avoided a tree along the way, which I was so happy about because it would have wrecked a drone. Let's see. Not staying on longer than 10 a.m. I gotta be awake to take my daughter to horse riding lessons. She jumps horses, so we gotta on a team, so we gotta get to that. I have to be up around 3. So 10 a.m. the latest. We're almost we're gonna pass 225,000 hits today, everybody. This is my little tiny buckler. I'm giving my left arm a little bit of a rest. How's everyone doing this morning? Oh, I tell you what, I was going to put some armor on this morning, and I decided no. I really didn't feel like it. We did armor workout before work. I was like, yeah, I mean, I really wanted to put some on today, but tomorrow I will. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm going to take this dummy along with me on the trip to... I'm fighting in South Carolina, so it's another road trip. I'm going to take the dummy, and I might just, Friday, you just might catch me live streaming this from a rest stop. We'll see, but I want to get some hits in. Maybe even Saturday morning, if I wake up early enough before I have to fight. Yo, good morning, Brandon. Unemployment method, Jace, yes. Unemployment, but ironically, I just clocked out of work 30 minutes ago. I'm training for a fight. So I would just say, these days I just say, if you check out my profile, I have 2 pinned videos. One of my cage match highlights with an armor with swords and things, and then a highlight of our team fighting 5-on-5. You would actually joust me into oblivion. For one, I can't ride a horse. And secondly, I don't have good armor for jousting. I have good armor for fighting in Boohurt. Hey, and thanks for hitting the avocado for hitting that like button. Yeah, not this one so much. This was my master plan of having like I want to just have like a this is just, you know, you ever see a shield? This is just the grip of the shield with a little, just enough leather to pass the rules for this sport. The reason I could never use it because I can't get my gauntlet to it's too short. It needs to be a little bit deeper, so I can't get my gauntlet all the way in to wear it on my hand. So it sucks. But then I was like, you know what, I could just use it for these live streams. This is the one that This is one I usually fight with. As you can see, I do have some decent dents in it, so I mean it works. It's just you know, a matter of, boy, I really gotta block well using this instead of a larger shield. But I like these because if I'm grappling or something, I can get up like underneath my opponent's arm. I can like get my arm out easier than having like a big shield. You know what I mean? And I prefer to do one-on-one fights. I prefer buckler and a sword, or a buckler and an axe. And luckily, I got a free coffee at work. That's the best thing about work. Bring a coffee home. So, Saturday. I don't fight till like 12. I think I got a time of 12:50. I'm fighting in the Ren Fair. I think I'm up at like 12:30, 12:50. So, if I can't live stream myself, I will be on here. You can all check it out. I'll at least have some live streams of other people fighting. I would imagine I will. Thanks for the follow. Am I real? What up? Thanks for the follow. We're doing this. This is day 87. I will show you the little dry erase marker board right after this set. I'll show you how many. After this set, we're gonna be over 224,000 hits. This is day 87. For that follow, you'll get to see this for like another 200 some days. Not every day. Almost every day we're on here. Not always at the same time. Sometimes, a lot of times I'm hitting this a lot harder and doing other stuff, but man, I just got off a 12-hour shift. I'm a nurse at a hospital. One of my patients she's 87. She's confused and hates me. Oh, Songstrong, if you're there, what's up? She hates me. That happens sometimes though. I don't know. She's convinced I walked in the room and woke her up at 5 a.m. Heart rate in the 150s, totally freaking out. Sometimes I have armor on when I do this. Most times I don't. As I do have a fight coming up Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm going to have my last armor wearing hitting the dummy live stream till that's over with. Alright, almost to the end of the set. When I'm talking to Chad, a lot of times I probably underestimate the amounts of hits I've done. I'm sure we're over another 100 right now. Alright, let us see where we're at. Let me grab the little dry erase board. Maybe it's not so little, but here we go. We're going to have a set of 300. Oh, it's backwards. I'll fix it here in a moment. But yeah, day 87. We are over 224,000. We had some crazy days on here and nights lately. Man, like 6,000 the other night was a crazy night. All right, so yeah, basically, if I'm doing it at the rate we're at now, I'm actually behind, but we're catching up on the average. And whenever I do these like super extended live broadcasts, I've actually brought the average up, and I'm only behind by like 5 days now. I do the math. I'd actually complete this in 370 days at this pace. I'm sure we'll get it less than a year, but if I don't get it in a year or less, then I failed the whole mission. The whole mission is hit this thing 1,000,000 times in a year. I'm using a lighter shield in left hand today. I figure give my left hand a little bit of a break because I'm gonna be needing it to be like in full health Saturday. So we're gonna get the dummies to new clothes here. I'll probably order that this week. The color is a little bit off here. Let's see if I can adjust this. It just seems like the colors are too dark today. It doesn't let me, it does. Oh, it's an up and down on here. Okay, I can actually adjust the, that's a little better. I can actually, there's a slider. I was so dumb I couldn't figure it out. It's up and down. On the actual camera, it's left to right. No wonder, because I have to actually hit this thing up and down. I got it. This is a good angle. Should do it maybe like that so you can at least kind of see the target there. It's good because now I can kind of see chat and stuff. Alright. So, yeah, we're going till... Time is it? 8:30. So we got an hour and a half to go. About. Ethan, what up, Ethan? All right, that's 200 to write down. Just gonna keep, I guess just keep rolling. Shoulders are feeling pretty good, arms are feeling pretty good. What's up in Search of Magic? All right, that's 300 to write down. BB, if you're there, what up? How's it going this morning? Oh boy, fun times right after night shift. But if I don't get this, if I don't get some hits in today, we're in danger of losing some progress. I only did 1800 yesterday with the longsword. I had like the top half of my armor on. It's just like press up against the wall for time. Working last night, I didn't get up as early as I wanted, so I got live streaming later than I wanted to. So I only had time to hit it like 1800 times. So that's actually below the average. But I mean, as long as I get like 3000 or something today in an hour and a half, it'd be great. Just trying to stay loose. I'm still awake from last night, so I'm awake since like 3 p.m. yesterday. That's 400 to write down. What's up? Probably log it since we're going to be at 500 now, so that way I don't have to keep track of the numbers and I won't forget. Alright, that's 500 to write down. Well, let's do that before we forget. Alright, not bad. Making decent time this morning. Left-handed. What up? Cadler, what up? Cadler, Draven. Oh, I never flipped the camera on. This is left-handed. I can feel that. Thanks. Hey, so, oh no, being funny about what? I might have missed it. Oh man, did I miss something in chat? Yeah, right. That's true. I don't know. Well, welcome. It's usually more. I think these days the sword fighting stuff gets put on the back burner of the For You page or something. So I don't know. It's a slow morning. Some mornings it's packed in here. Hitting this dummy. I got a fight coming up Saturday. A dueling tournament. So yeah, we're hitting this thing a million times in a year or less. This is kind of more chill workout. I literally just clocked out of a 12-hour night shift, and I did this in Armor yesterday. The live stream before work. So this is more I was gonna put the Armor on this morning and I really wasn't feeling it. But yeah, it's not bad. It keeps your arms in shape. Blue Knight, if you're there, what up? Blue Knight must have just come in and already headed out. I don't know. Can't tell who's here sometimes. So that's another 100 there to write down. Blue Knight had a pretty cool little photo video. This thing's actually up a little tall. Let's drop this down a notch. Which way goes down? That's a little better. That's about the height that we're fighting. He was up a little high. Actually, it's probably not too bad to practice being up higher in the air because whenever you actually do, like in boxing, you know, this is something someone told me a long time ago in boxing was you want to punch higher because when you actually get out there, you're gonna punch lower, like you're gonna throw your punches lower. If that makes sense, I don't know. Maybe I should be drinking this coffee this morning if I'm trying to go to bed at 10. I do appreciate this weather a little more though. I'm not dying out here in the heat, that's for sure. I was saying earlier I could see my breath. Nah, maybe not now. It's starting to warm up. The coffee was steaming, I could see my breath. Mmm. Yo, I am kind of like doing voodoo. Randomly came across. Oh, nice. Hey, Banjax, what up? Thanks and thanks. It says I think you just hit the like button. Yeah, I got a Boo Hurt Duels tournament coming up Saturday. Keeping in shape, doing this, hitting this a million times. Mango also does daily Pell work for TikTok. So yeah, I journal live stream mine. I'm at day 87. We're over 224,000 hits. There's not a whole lot of Boo Hurt people, Armored Combat people, I think, that actually live stream stuff. I'm gonna be I'm not gonna be at that one. Are you talking about the concert thing? With that's a pretty freaking sweet event. Oh, you're in it. That's awesome. So yeah, the Lamb of God and Drowning Pool concert with the fighting stuff's happening. I don't know which date. The thing is, I know what you're talking about. It's the one you're talking about, the AMA, right? Where you're in it. That's part of the traveling the U.S. tour, right? I see what you're saying. I was thinking that because they're big concerts in Ohio too. Yeah, at least on Facebook. I don't know the date, but I've seen that they actually have like some freaking big name bands. And it's like a concert with cage fighting, the MMA cage fighting. Oh, thanks for following. Let me actually follow you right back. Heck yeah. Do you know who you're fighting? And this is now 300 to write down on the board. Let me grab this buckler and I actually busted my. All right, yeah, hey, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Good talking to you. Cool. Hell yeah. Well, yeah. Good luck on that. Hey, I'm glad we ran into each other. That's awesome. Well, have a good day at work. I literally just got off of work. A 12-hour shift. This is my wind down after work. Heck yeah. Have fun and good luck out there. Actually, too. The angles mess up here a little bit. There we go. Is that Born Star? It is Born Star! What's up? How's it going today? Yo, and Red, what up? Ooh. Well, we're lucky. I was saying I can now see the steam. I think the steam's kind of gone. But I was able to see my breath in this in the steam from the coffee. It must have just warmed up just a degree or two since we started. Enough that horrible weather there too. Man, I don't know what's up with this year. Sorry, we usually have rain so much around this time of year. I don't know why we don't. Another 20 hits will put us at about 400 to write down. And AJ, what's up, AJ? 54. So my thing is I like 55. 54 probably I deal with too, but I'm kind of opposite. I like 55 to 60. I didn't really actually look at temp. I need to get a thermometer out here. Boy, I tell you what, I don't mind cold weather too much. Whenever it starts getting colder, like in the season out here, like I actually live streamed out here last winter for a half hour when it was like 5 below or something like that, and I seriously almost got frostbite. I actually had to end the stream and I went inside because I was probably about to lose my feet. I've been hurt by a sword. Yes. Not there. Yeah, by train. Yeah. Oh, I sure have. So let's just do a couple here real quick. All right, so that'll be 400 to write down. So one time, and yeah, because in training, I did when we were having just some practice duels, and somebody like punched me in the face, and it actually broke my chainmail, right? So I have a nasal helm, so it has like a guard here. It's pretty much wide open, and it's covered with chainmail over a grill. So I got hit hard enough that it busted the last link, I guess, I was holding the chainmail to the grill, and it pushed it in my face. I got a little bit of a mark there. I don't even remember the size. That's it right there. Slashed in the face. So yeah, not with we were using steel swords in practice, and yeah, and then I had to go to work right after that. It was cool. I went to work, all bandaged up and bloody. It does. A little bit, and actually when I had to get my helmet made, Born Star, hey. Thank you for that. Yeah, when I got my helmet made, I had to actually have them make it longer this way so my face would fit in it. All right, Born Star. Hey, let's get a better set in for you for that. We'll add some oomph to the set. Helmet. That helmet I got was $650. I've had it now for 3 years though. The worst part is maintaining the chainmail because it has a chainmail aventail and it rusts a lot. And it'll rust from me breathing out, and like my exhaling, I guess the condensation or whatever, the amount of water vapor that my body puts out in the workout actually will rust like right around where my mouth is on my chainmail, which is so weird. I'm gonna catch up on chat in 1 second. That was a low kick. That is 500 now to write down. Yeah, I got my face busted, and then we put a Band-Aid on it. I put my helmet back on, and I fought. We had another half-hour practice. Yeah, bobs are. You might find they sell them used. Once in a while, you'll come across one used. And just so you know, we're on how many hits? Like 220,000 hits. And look at the. Oh, you got us both. So that was so fun. Bornstar got both of us got the mustache, but as you can see, my sword is actually has worn a hole in Bob's clothes. Yo. And Bornstar too. Just so you know, I'm going to order. We're ordering Bob a new outfit again with because actually this week was good with the gifts. So that's all going to Bob's clothes. Yeah. What up, Otter? Hey, Otter. All right, we have 500 to write down, but we're gonna do another couple sets, so a little more high intensity. I was kind of just chilling, but I do have a thing here. I try to be a little more active when we get some donations. So for Bornstar, we're gonna get some better hits on here, faster at least. I don't know. Let me catch up on chat. Now we'll Discord. Yeah. I swear to you, I was on Discord this morning, on my gamer account, and I thought about it. Let me tell you what, this is the third time's a charm. I swear, Otter. All right, I swear to you, third time's a charm. By next time, yeah. I was on Discord earlier because one of my friends and gamer friends who lives overseas, we were having a conversation. I was thinking about it. All right, third time. This is the third time I think. Third time's a charm. I swear to you, I will Discord tonight. I will try and take care of it when I'm at work. Well, as long as Discord lets me make another account with my same name, which I don't know why it wouldn't let me like have another profile. But yeah, third time's a charm. I promise you. And then next time we say Discord, I will say yes, and I can tell you. I don't know anything about Discord. I don't even know how it works, other than I have a name on there. My mom hates this stuff, but now she finally accepts it. My daughter used to be my squire, but now she's busy with other stuff. Let me get a set in here for you, Bornstar. Oh. The crowd just like kicks to the heads, even if you don't connect. I want a crowd favorite. There's a thing where they do crowd favorite, and the crowd will cheer for who they think won. And I've actually won fights where I should have lost because I didn't hit them more, but I did more cool stuff. Gonna catch up on chat in 1 second. So I swear about Discord. Tonight, I will get on there and I will try and set up a new Discord specifically for this. Alright, so this is now 600 to write down on paper. Let me write that down, grab my coffee, and come back to chat. Oh! Somebody's playing music in the back. Alright. We're at 1,400 for today. Coming right to you in 1 second. I'm just gonna throw that down there. Buckler doesn't care if it lays on the ground, handle down. If I get with Discord, right? Let's see. Yeah, I would say my mom hates this, but now she accepts it. Maybe I could change the user. That's a good tip too. Let me screenshot that because that is a really good idea. So if I can't create a new one, I can maybe change it. I no longer use it for my gaming stuff, you know what I mean? So it's super active. I mean, there's events literally every week. I'm talking about like across the country. There's multiple events every week for this sport these days. I'm sure there's a week where there's nothing going on, but for the most part, it's very active. At least from when I started, like, I used to be hurting to find events I could go to. These days, there's events all the time. I have to, like, pick. You know, people are asking, are you going to this? Like, the guy who's here earlier is asking if I'm going to the thing in Ohio next month. You know, I mean, there's stuff planned. It's so crazy. So, how do you, if I make... Yeah, and that's a good question, too. Very good thing. So, we're going to take a screenshot of that, too, because this part of this screenshot of that chat will be in... I actually had someone come by and say, stop calling it a sport yesterday. So, I was like, well, is it a sport or not? I don't know. I think it is, but could I be wrong? I tell you what, I don't know if it's just coffee or not. I have to go to the bathroom so bad. Sean, it is. I agree with you. But if you look up the what necessarily defines a sport, though? Theoretically, is there any way that someone out there could say it's not a sport? And I want to just have a good argument of why. I tell you what, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I'm not joking. I would bring the camera. If you want to hang out, I totally appreciate it. I totally get it if you don't hang out. In the meantime, let's think. What is there anything that someone could provide an argument for where this isn't a sport? This is just gonna be a very quick trip. It hit me. No obligation to stay. I totally understand. I will be back in like a couple minutes. We're back. Sorry, if I didn't go. Oh, appreciate. Retro One just follow. Thank you for the follow while just staring at. the dummy. I had to go to the bathroom. I started drinking coffee. I actually didn't drink coffee at all overnight. Oh, man, it just hit me. It would have... I appreciate that, Retro. All right. Hey, hey, Bob, that's right. And my Coyote probably came and left. That sucks. I had to go to the bathroom so bad. All right, competitive, physical, have a set of rules followed by both opponents. Totally correct. So I was going to start. I was going to. Oh, right. Cool. The good conversation. Chats. We usually have a good chat conversation here too. I have 600 hits to write down while we talk about this. Oh, I wrote them down. So we're starting. This is starting back at 0 for this set. So I was going to start my research by looking. We're going to decide is this a sport or not. Oh, wait, about Discord to be able to set an announcement. It'll be live soon. Ah, right. And it is a sport. Otter. So I was going to actually look and see what is not a sport. And see if there's anything I can find researching things that aren't sports. Because honestly, it's no big deal. The people say it's not a sport. I'm just like, well, it is. I mean, we say it is. So yeah, I want to just find out what is not considered a sport. And those are very good points you said about the rules. You know, it's an organized event. I don't work. Avery, hey, what's up again, Avery? I don't lift weights or anything. I try and I'm only getting cardio in about like 3 days a week. I haven't lifted a weight in probably over 100 days by now, and even before that. Well, I'll tell you this. I used to lift weights from when I was the first time I went to a gym. I was still in high school, and I had no clue what I was doing. And then when I got into college, I met somebody, this dude from India, and we started lifting together. And I remember I finally figured out that a lot of it's about your diet, and I started getting some gains. I remember the first time I was leaving his dorm room, going down the steps, and I could feel my chest muscles bouncing from the gravity going down the steps. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. So then, fast forward, I did a lot with weightlifting for years, and then there was a year I did steroids, and I was up to 250, and then I didn't want to do it long term. I just wanted to see what it was like. And then I still lifted for years and years after that. I did that when I was in my mid-20s. And then I lifted probably another good 10 years. So I really only stopped lifting weights consistently about 4 years ago. But I lifted for like 20. So this is probably just like muscle memory. You know what I mean? But as you can see, I don't have like any chest muscles at all. Like my back, probably some. You know, I might, yeah. So so I couldn't tell you for sure what's all from this or not, because in a way, you know, I think I just like retain muscle mass. My body changed enough to actually my muscles haven't totally like fizzled out. But there was a time when or before, okay, or even before, I gotcha. So there was a time when I could do this, and like you couldn't touch your hands, your thumb or your finger around it. I think I had like 19-inch biceps or something at one time. Now I'm down to that's probably about a 15 and a half or a 16. I don't know. But yeah, for some reason the muscles haven't gone away. See this is probably just from sword fighting. Look, let's compare. See my left, although we're in a different light, but I think my left tricep's a little bit less defined because of the swords. I lifted weights one day about like 100 days ago just because I had nothing to do, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get back to the gym, and I went and lifted, and I lifted for one day, and that was it. Before that, you know, it was probably like another 30 days or something. So it's not like I don't ever lift weights, but I haven't lifted anything weight-wise that actually like matter. Everything I do is related to body mechanics and things. So when I do like my little ladder drills and stuff, or jump rope, or get on the elliptical machine just to burn some calories, like it's just, it's just like for just to stay in shape enough to run around while I swing swords. Oh, I did Red True Tide I've been off it for 3 months. I think I did it for like 5 months, maybe November. Let's see, November, December, January, February, March, April. I might have done it for 7 months, 6 or 7 months. And I've been off it for, I know I've been off it for about 4 months. And the cool thing is, like, I'm still in the 180s. And I actually have a pretty decent diet too. Like, so it's crazy. There was a time when it sounds like they're right. So someone's pushing a shopping cart with their cell phone connected to the speakers with Bluetooth, and the Google Maps is telling them to keep going down. Like, the dude literally just doxed my address passing my street. Because his GPS is as loud as the music. But yeah, there is a week where on that Reddit True Tide, it's so crazy, where and remember, I got it off market. As I was just saying, I did as I said a little bit ago, I had a year of doing steroids, so I'm not opposed to trying things, and I got it from a reputable source. Was it 100% Reddit True Tide? It probably was, from what I hear and everything. But anyway, I didn't have the side effects that I got from, I was dating this girl who's like an actress, right? And, oh, so yeah, that's really weird. The Melee thing, I noticed that is 19 minutes long. I downloaded the full video is like a full live stream, and then when I uploaded it onto YouTube, it cut it off. But I noticed about the point where it cut it off, the TikTok video like glitched, and it had this like really long pause. And for some reason, when it uploads to YouTube, I can't upload the full video. It does that once in a while. Some other things too. I would use my sword in home defense, yes, but I would probably use the thing that what do you call it? That expels projectiles. Pixie, what up? Day 80. Wait, what about day 80? Oh, you mean like the videos, like they didn't upload? Day 80 is messed up. So YouTube I use kind of like fire and forget. I just kind of upload stuff and I don't really check. Did I even tell y'all? If I didn't, you want to hear the story why I don't use YouTube anymore and why I abandoned it, let me know. I don't really check it on YouTube. If someone comments about, like on the video, I try and respond. I always do. It's just like I don't pay attention to that app. YouTube's like my backup. Oh, is it? I didn't notice that. Let me screenshot that too. I'm gonna have to go back and see. It doesn't happen a lot, but I even noticed too when I had a short that wouldn't even upload the whole time, and I don't understand. And where it would cut off is when I had a transition, like in CapCut, had this transition where it split the screen, and it would not, no matter how many times I deleted it and tried, it would not upload the clip after it. So I don't know what the problem is. Oh no, Otter. Oh, I bet if you're a blacksmith, you can. The world is yours. I forget if we already did a set of 100, but we're approaching the next set of 100. I'll just count this as 100. I won't count the first one because I probably forgot. I might not have done it. I can't remember 100%. So yeah, I'll have to check some of those out. I don't know why it didn't upload, but I noticed that recently too with the Melee thing. And the whole video file is seriously like an hour and a half long, but it only uploads the first 19 minutes. And I tried it again, delete, re-upload, and it won't upload the whole thing. And I don't understand what it is. Does everybody know why I left YouTube? I will talk about it if anybody wants to know, but oh, and just in case, if this app gets banned later this month, I'm going to at least resort back to YouTube until I figure out where to stream. But I will at least be streaming on, I might actually stream it to my gaming channel, not my, what do you call it? Batrada Night channel. Alright, that has to be 100. Yo, the real stone. The realest one. Sorry. I read it too quick. I've done it. It just becomes a little bit of a hassle trying to switch and look between both chats. The YouTube, I don't know why, is never, doesn't matter what I do. Like, I've live stream on there, and I almost never get anybody. I'll be on there for like an hour sometimes, and you get like, then someone will come by. You know, it's not like here. I don't know why, but here is so much better community. On YouTube, I live stream this stuff, and like it's almost like it's like being totally invisible. Not that I care that much. I could totally be invisible and do this at the same time. I'd actually be like days ahead, because the best days are days when we hardly hit the dummy at all because we had a good chat. Like, you know what I mean? But I left. I'll just say why I left YouTube. Long story short, I had gone to. I was heading to Greece. I had a fight. You might have heard this story. If you have, sorry for the repeat. So, I had a pro fight, the MMA stuff, right? I will. Otter, and I third time's a charm. I swear to you, I will do it tonight. I will, if I can't figure out how to get a new account, I will at least have an account and try and figure out what to do with it. Or change the name like you suggested I might be able to do. So I had one of those like MMA fights, right? In Armor. And I was going to Greece the next morning. And I fought. I actually lost, but I uploaded them anyway. It was a very entertaining duel. It's the one where I jumped on the guy's back. I even used a clip of it in my last upload yesterday. So anyway, I'm like, all right. I fight. I upload the video. Get on the plane. We get to Germany. Like, I don't know. It was like 12 hours, 16 hours later. I happen to just turn my phone on, get on the wireless at the airport. It had like 60 views, no likes. I was like, all right. And keep in mind, I titled, that's probably about 160. My TikTok lives depend. Like today is only till 10 because I have to get to bed to pick up my daughter for a horse thing. But not yesterday, night before, we went for 5.5 hours. I actually walked down to the store. I don't know, were you here for that one? When I went to the store and bought Mountain Dew, I walked as like a 10-minute trip to get down and get back. And we hit it 6,000 times. But I was a little more energetic. I was like really, really hitting it pretty quick. I have a pet hamster who, I have a subscriber video that I was uploading with the hamster in it. Because he finally came out. Yeah, I mean, I have a whole subscriber special video thing. I try to make it special, you know. So because I was on there going, Jimmy would come out and meet everybody on the live. It's a hamster. He's a rescue hamster. Thanks for that like button, by the way. I get to Germany. Keep in mind, I titled this video. I said, my pro fight on my channel where I upload my stuff. Get to Germany. Like 60 views, no likes. I was like, all right. We get to Greece. The girl I was with, we turn on TV. She's like, oh, she's like, it has a YouTube app on here. You could watch your fighting videos. I was like, oh my God, you're right. I was like, we could put the TV out. Although then I realized it wouldn't reach. But we still would have done it in the room. I was like, we could actually watch it, and we'll get some food and hang out. You know, we'll have this great background of this island that we're overlooking from the hotel in Greece. I was like, and we'll critique my fight and we'll react to the video because she's seen me fighting and stuff like the videos, and it would have been cool. It'd have been such clickbait too because she's pretty hot. We're just friends, like work friends. I get on there. It was freaking that's 200. So we get on there and it had like 110 views but no likes. I don't care about the views. I don't care if it had 5 views, but nobody liked my own fight, and I even titled it my pro fight. So right then is when I thought, you know, this hate YouTube. That whole platform is horrible for building communities. If you ask me, I've put so much work into YouTube to the point where it's not worth the time. It's not worth the content's worth it, but the time when I make like a video, like an 8 to 10 minute and long format video on YouTube, it takes me like 3-4 hours because I never can get through the whole thing without reshooting it, like clips of it a couple times, and then I have to edit it. You know, the whole uploading thing, the description, you know, trying to get it with the search engine or algorithm finds it, and I spend so much time on there. There's a time I was uploading content every day, like long format videos, and it just never took off, and I don't know why. I come on here, and it's so different. TikTok, for whatever reason, is so easy. I don't know why. You know, and it's just like, what is the problem? TikTok's kind of fallen off. I don't know what it is. I think they're against it. It's either something's different with the algorithm now, or they're just against sword fighting. Because I swear to you, like a lot of times I'd be live at this time of the day, and we'd be averaging like 30 people, like concurrent viewers. Whoa, TikTok full of doom scroll. I guess. I don't watch any shows. I haven't watched anything like in forever. Like some people might heard. I haven't watched anything for. Oh, yeah. Well, Damien, thanks for. I'm glad it came in handy today. At least it came by for a little bit here. Yeah, you know, it's just like, I guess so. But I don't understand lately. Like, it's hard to get. I haven't had like a day where there's times there'd be like 120 people like tuned in. You know, maybe like a dozen people chatting. So like 10% of them, you know what I mean? But it hasn't been like that for a while. I gotcha. See, I mean, we got to. Hey, thanks for Damien. There are like a lot of regular viewers, like, you know, like Otter is back, like Born Star, you know, more recently. Talon, who probably went to bed or has other stuff to do, you know. But we got What the World TV, who might not be tuned in, but he just popped up, like his name popped up there, you know, like. So, oh, well, look, the night is live for now. We got till 10 o'clock. We got 40 minutes. And What the World, that was seriously a great clip. The thing about, I didn't say it, but the thing about that clip I was saying was such a good edit is because you were singing that song and then the voice change. It was so funny. And then they ironically getting to that song getting blown up. Right, you know, come on. We have a night shift crew, we got an afternoon crew and a daylight crew. So I mean it's been good here. I mean, we got regular people. It's actually kind of better not to have tons of people. Then I couldn't keep up with chat and everybody, you know what I mean? And what do I call an angry... Oh, wait, I gotta do the puzzle piece, everybody. If you haven't live streamed or don't know what it is, this puzzle piece pops up just to show that we're still human. It's like a captcha thing. There we go. It's a toward us. I get it. All right, that's good. See? Like, no one on YouTube would come by and drop a joke. You know what I mean? Here it's so much better. And thanks for the follow. I'm just to say ZTVH. Hey, yeah, that was funny. I tried not to see the punchline or the answer yet. So yeah, I don't know. We're talking about how I don't know why the difference between YouTube and this app. So if this app does go away though this month, I will at least start live streaming to YouTube But if I can get Otter's suggestion under control and get my own Discord set up, then it'll be a lot easier to keep people informed. I wish I could pin a comment in my own chat. I wonder if I can. Maybe I can comment on my laptop. The longsword is my favorite. Oh, awesome, yeah. Well, then we'll get it set up, and the next time I see it... So just so you know, tomorrow I'm going to be on here, too, in armor. Get some armor work in about the same time. It may be even on a little bit longer than 10. I have to be in bed by 10 because I got stuff to do. I have to wake up at like 2:30 today. I like longsword the most. It's so hard these days. There's so many good people in it. I respect so many people in longsword these days. And a lot of times I can tell, you know, if I'm in a longsword tournament and I see ahead of time who's fighting in it, I'll already know if I'm even going to get a medal or not. However, though, you know, I was saying that for at Dragon Con, I beat somebody that I never thought I would beat. And then I ended up fighting him again later for 3rd place, and he beat me, which is no surprise because he's really good. Yeah, you know, I saw YouTube does YouTube already has stuff. I see where it says hype up this video, or show that you care. I don't even know what and I see they have a lot of things that are starting to look like TikTok over there. Yeah, I gotcha. Well, good, Otter. Then see, that's what's good because I do spread it out. Sometimes I do morning and night. Those are the best days. So, oh yeah, speaking of shows, it's not like I don't watch anything, right? So I'll tell you what I watch. I do watch it on YouTube, actually. I watch Astrum, which is like space stuff. Anton Petrov, which is like space and like physics and stuff like that. I watch Medieval Madness, Untold Past, Real Life Lore, which is like geography. And freaking, I watch Real Life Lore all the time, and I've seen all the videos, and there was a geography question. I was in Lord Salmon's stream on here last night, and they had these trivia games, and there was this question about which country in Africa is landlocked, and I freaking forgot. Even though I've watched a video on the geography of Africa many times. Northeast. How far in the northeast? And what the world? You got a really nice set of armor behind you in your room there too, by the way. Doing a little extra. I might have already just hit 100, but I kind of lost count. I know I had taken a break at 50, and I was hitting it a little more, so we're just going to hit this a bunch of times and count it as 100. And then bring it back to the shield, sword and shield. So this is going to put us at, that's 300 to write down. Oh, whoa, you do. That's pretty awesome. Like how far northeast? I do, yeah. So in my head, right, like when I paused to talk to chat, I stopped at 50, and then I started talking, and I can usually estimate it. It's always these morning shows that I have trouble because I've been awake. I did this before work. I went to work. I'm now doing it again. I've been up since 3 p.m. yesterday. So now I'm actually having a little trouble calculating all the numbers in my head while we're chatting, hitting. So I lost track a little bit. So we're definitely at 300 though on that set. And as long as I say and keep talking 300. Now we're moving on to 400. I will remember that. As long as I can pretty much keep track of it, well, you know. Like I said, the millionth hit is not going to be the actual millionth hit. Because that... yeah. You're right, you know? Is it Case? Case. Casey? Case? Hopefully I'm saying it close. You're right. So, yeah, like Longsword, I was saying that the other day. It's all about endurance is the biggest thing. Endurance is better than skill. You don't need the skill. You need the endurance, because if you can endure as many rounds, like the other day I fought at the last tournament, I fought like 22 rounds. So if you can do that, then that's how you're gonna make it. You only worry about the skill when you get to the final. The skill pays off when you get to actually fight people, like you're saying, the good people. Yeah. So there's so many people you got to get through to get there. So you're never going to get to the good fighters unless you have the endurance. So if you have the endurance, it's better, because then you can at least fight the good people and lose to them, like I do. But I was saying, I actually beat someone who's super good in Longsword. I never thought I would have beat him, but I did. But then it sucked because he ended up losing to somebody too. Spencer, who was here the other day, is who won first place. So he beat the guy that I beat. That fought the guy. Then he fought. So, I don't know how it worked. Somehow I had to fight this guy again, and he won the second time. I never thought I would beat him the first time. Oh. All right. Yeah, don't worry. So look up. Yeah, right. You know what I think is better? I think it's better to be in second place the whole time when I'm running, so I'm following somebody, and then at the last stretch try and like win to be first place. So in out here I live in around Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I know a guy out here who does jousting, and he runs part of the jousting for the whole SCA. So if you're looking farther northeast than that, I could maybe try and find out. Yeah, that'll work. Are you from Pittsburgh? Oh, all right. I'm like south of the city, but I'm like in Pittsburgh area. And the team we have is Pittsburgh Armored Combat, which I don't think we've been maintaining our Facebook page. I should do that. Yeah, actually, in Pittsburgh, we got, I've been doing pretty good at duels this year, and two of my teammates just won gold and silver medals in the whole world in this sport. So Pittsburgh, we actually got good people here from this sport. Hey, thanks for the follow, by the way. Am I saying it? Am I saying it right if I say KC? Is it Case? KC. DJ Waters, what up? DJ, what's up? Oh, there's the bell. The church bell. What the world if you're there? So do you ride, like, can you ride horses? Is that what, are you asking so you can participate in it? Yo, Game Zone, what's up? Right, nice. All right. Oh, the spelling. Wait, I missed the thing. We're on about 70 right there. 370, because I said the number 300 so many times. Casey Jones was like the best character. Always my favorite character. Casey Jones is like I do game, but I only play Warframe. I'm like I'm the max master rank. I have everything in Warframe and more. And it's still like the only game I play. Other than Don't Starve Together. No way! 30 Horses and a Teacher. I have not played Bannerlord. Oh, I played For Honor back in the day. So the reason I even quit For Honor, I was actually like pretty decent at it at For Honor, and I was really far into the game. I kind of forget how it's set up, but the one with Lawbringer, that faction, whatever you want to call it. I had a max level Lawbringer, and the one that used to, I think, had that would like, I can't remember the characters, but I was actually pretty decent at the game. The thing that why I quit playing For Honor back then is because so many people would quit, and then you'd end up fighting with bots versus bots, and I hated it. And people would quit. One of the last times, and I uploaded it on my gaming channel too. One of the last straws I had, I was fighting a guy, and he was one of the samurai guys, right? So this is how it played out. We're fighting, great For Honor fight. I kill him. He somehow logs out, or something happens, and then he is now back to life, and then he killed me. The game completed the whole animation of him where I killed him, and then it lagged or something, and then he was back in the same spot, and then he like, I was like, this is so stupid. Oh, let me finish this set, and then we'll write it down. I'll show you, if you want to stick around for 1 second, I'll show you my my For Honor kind of looking helmet. One of the ones I use in the SCA. Alright, so this should be about 400. But as I was saying, talking to chat, we'll just do a couple extra in case I lost track a little bit. That's what I'm saying. The 1 millionth hit will not be the 1 millionth hit. I'm either going to be a little... It's going to happen, I think, before. I usually forget to count sets. So let me write this down. We'll go look at my helmet. Alright, hang on. We're at 1,800. Oh, Medieval Times is the best. I don't blame you for being addicted to that. Let me just see where I set this helmet too, because I might kind of forget. All right. Here, we'll take a little tour. This is my... Oh! Well, thanks for the follow. So that I don't have the whole armor on here because I'm fixing some things on the chest piece. But this is my armor I wear when I fight more than one person at once. But I want to find the reason I like this helmet is because it reminds me of in a way, it has that the face like Lawbringer. It has that pointed kind of top piece, and I'm looking through basically like a plate of steel with a bunch of holes drilled in it. So when I swear to you, whenever I play, I remember that game For Honor. It's actually a German from the side. It's a complete German style helmet, but this is the one I use for the SCA, and I just think that look right there is so much like Lawbringer. Lawbringer is my favorite. And by the way, we can use axes to hit each other too. Thanks, I appreciate it. And a helmet like that, if you ever just wanted a helmet that you could fight in, that one was like $300, but it's rated for wooden weapons. What the world? Hey, thank you. Tin Man. What up? See, Otter, we got the morning crew here. The dogs are barking. Wear it? Oh, all right, let's wear it. Going back in. So I have something I gotta wear underneath it for it to fit right, but we'll wear it for a little bit. It's not here. We'll take the shortcut through here. We'll wear it for a little bit. Chronicles Medieval. Don't know what that means. Did I miss something? We need a new medieval game. Right. I'm sorry, just all staring like right up my nose at the moment. Alright, here we go. And after this fight on Saturday, I'm going to cut my beard. Not all the way off, but a little bit. Alright, I don't want to set this anywhere on the ground. I keep so much care. I put so much care into that helmet to not get rusty and beat up. Alright, let's see. And I'm going to scroll up in chat. We'll put the helmet on. We got 24 minutes. We'll wear it for a while. It's just going to be rattling around because it's going to float around on my head because I don't have the... I have a whole padded thing to put on, but... Just catch up on chat. Tin Man. Oh, Tin Man, what up? What up? Oh, nice. South Africa. We were just the girl I just started seeing says that she thinks that Cape Town is somewhere that she has to visit sometime in her life. Cody, what up? Haha, Cody, hey, I appreciate it, man. Hey, this app will tell people to I never say donate. You don't have to donate. Don't ever feel like you gotta donate anything. This app like pressures people to donate. Yeah, so this helmet has oh yeah, I mean that all helps. so this helmet is totally bare inside. All the padding I actually wear on my head. Oh, it's a medieval game. I gotcha. It does. Yeah. So, I'm telling you, man. Who knows? And I'll give you a heads up if we ever end up out there. Yeah. There's an echo in here. Yeah. The best thing about this is I could use this for the stabbing sword sports. I fenced when I was younger too. Did somebody do a heart me? Hold on. Yeah. Yo, all right, for that heart me, we're gonna, yeah. This angle right here reminds me of it. I guess the holes have to be Tin Man. Thank you for that. I just want to make sure I missed something. Yeah, all right. Getting too... Yo, Squirrel, we are getting a little moist. Definitely now with this, it's going to have a lot of condensation inside this helmet. Tin Man, I owe you a good set here. This thing is rattling all around my head because I don't have the padded part on, but here we go. That should be 200 to write down. Oh yeah. What? that is such a thing about people they call it helmet horror. So they call it helmet horror when people can't breathe. I'm used to it. Although I haven't fought. I don't fight so much in the clothes. Yo, what's up, Native? Trying to win. Definitely, yeah. Beekeeping age for sure. Yeah, they call the thing whenever you start to suffocate in your helmet horror. You'll see it when someone's out there fighting for like a whole round, and then they hit the ground and they're like, I gotta get the helmet off. Gotta get the helmet off. Like I can tell a little bit already. I'm breathing in more of my CO2. I'm breathing my own breath, everybody. Become a lord. Go first, third person. Oh, you can pick between the view. Wow, 500 versus 500. Maximilian, what's up again? Yeah, it is. It's and I can put feathers in it too, but. So this is for my SCA armor, where I fight with like a German theme. But that is totally correct. What kind of helmet it is? Two hits on the spin. Beans, what's up, Beans? If you're there, if you can hear me. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, and the thing is, like the whole group that I fight with at that camp, we all wear the same kind of German theme. Put the fries in a bag. Grab the fries. Fry Bay. I only have console. I don't. I wish I could have a PC for it. Yo, Beans, what up? 16 minutes to go. The 15-minute warning. Yeah. This actually has another visor. It just has bars, by the way, too. That's the nice thing about this kind of helmet. You know, you can put a different kind of face on. I like this one though for the look. And I like this so I can breathe in my own CO2. Day's going all right. I'm still awake from yesterday. We did some sets on here yesterday. I went to work, got home from work, came out in the backyard, hitting the dummy a little bit more. My next fight is Saturday, just trying to stay in shape. CO2 breathing, yep, I can definitely feel it a little bit. You know what's happening now? So because it's all metal inside, yep, up and down. It's like up. I'm still up from yesterday. Let me tell you something though. This is getting a little bit. Beans. Oh, I owe you a good set for that. I need to take this off because it's not the. It's chewing up the top of my head. The metal, and now I got fingerprints on it. But see, the padding I wear is all connected to my head on this. It's all metal inside. It's like rubbing my head. Beans. I owe you a good set. Like, look at it. It's already it's denting my forehead in. Braden, yes. Oh, so the padding I have for it, I should maybe at least put a padded layer in there, but Everything I wear for that is a padded like helmet, and then it fits like real nice. But I don't have the helmet. I don't remember where I put it, and I didn't want to just waste time. Maximum effort. Here we go. It looks like it's Ash Wednesday over here. It's a Rust. It's Rust Wednesday. But see, like, it's actually where my banging my head. All right, so here we go. A lot of Gothic armor sets in your group. There are. So that group that I wear that with, it's all Gothic. However, I just wear like a Landesknecht kind of look over top of the SCA armor. All right, let me get the red buckler for this. Actually, Beans, we're doing a set of 200 because that was a donut. All right, here we go. I will catch up on chat right after that. The camera's so far away where now we can see it. All right. Oh! Thank you, Tin Man. I saw that and I lost count. Darn it. We gotta be at about 80. Alright, so the next set coming up for that donut with some intensity for that gift from Tin Man. And whoa. Yo, it didn't even have an animation. What is, there's no... They should have like an animation or something, right? Tin Man. I don't know why it didn't animate. Yo, thank you for that. What is that? What? I never even saw that one before. Oh, alright. Just so everyone knows, 10 o'clock. So we're going to bump up the intent for these gifts. These aren't just normal gifts. We're going to keep up the intensity. I will make sure we keep up on chat. Alright. The second part of this for Beans right here. So we're at 300. Alright, that should be 100 right there. Oh. Water for the week. Alright, let's drink the water. I've never even seen the Give Me the Heart thing. There's so many gifts in this app. I don't know why. I thought the music on stage would play a animation. Tell you what. This is my coffee from work. I'll be wide awake if I drink that coffee. Yes, water. The coffee is gone. Yo, Feather. What is up, everybody? Oh. It's early, so early in the morning. I've been awake since yesterday, though. Just so you know. So I'm going to bed at 10. About 10. We are at 400. Feather! Alright, we're keeping up the intensity for everybody. And it's weird. Feather Falls avatar. I don't see it. Thanks for the like. Oh, hey, Beans. I'll catch you. Good talking to you. And I will catch you soon, I'm sure. Or some point. I hope that you have a good rest of the day. We're at 400. Tin Man, Feather. We've got some crazy numbers there. Feather Fall. Let me finish this set and I'll catch up on chat. Maybe we will reevaluate. Maybe we'll stay up a little bit later than 10 if we're close to getting like 2,500 hits or something. Yo, that was us for 400. What in my Gothic group? I actually use spear, or although I have to get reauthorized in it, a great sword like a montante, or I guess this is what the Germans would have called that one, right? It's like a very large two-handed great sword. Let me see what number we're on here. I'm just going to set this over here. I would keep wearing this, but we'll wear it again for another one. But as you can see, it was banging my head. All right, so 1,900. Okay, we'll go till 10:15. That way, we still get to hang out more, which is the best part about it. I wish this glare wasn't in the way. And then also because then it'll at least be over the goal. The goal of the day is at least 2,700 if possible. So that's 400 so far. $20. $40, right? 50. Catch up on chat in 1 second. Yeah. The thing I like about spears, just because there's such a superior thing to fight with. You could pretend it's a pike, right? They use pikes. I will. Bannerlord. Let me get a... I would say it's 90% chance I'll probably never get to play it. I will look at it, though. But, like, I haven't even played PlayStation. Warframe had a whole summertime event. I got on and did a bare minimum to at least participate. And if I can't get myself to play that much Warframe lately, then I have a problem just playing anything. I will check it out, though. Or at least see some content about it. That's like 500 to write down here. They did, right? Yeah. So there's nothing like hitting people. Well, Spear's my favorite, but yeah. The thing I prefer to great. I don't use the halberds too much in SCA. I like the I do like great swords though. Actually, one of the coolest events I did, I used a great sword, but I had to wear my my European armor. It was if anyone ever looks up, it was called the Battle of the 30s and they do a recreation of it where you get 30 people on each side to fight, and if you get eliminated, you get ransomed, and then to get out of it, you have to pay a ransom. So everybody brings something, and one year I got this really cool like medallion. It's like it's almost like a mini trophy or something. Like it's a St. George, like crest of St. George recreation or something. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's cool because if you get eliminated, then the person who eliminated you, you have to pay them a ransom. Gonna catch up on chat in 1 second. A little bit more intense than I wanted to do this morning, but that's fine. That's like 600. Spiked buckler would be great. Yeah, it would be. They actually, St. George crest. Oh, yeah. The English. Make sure I didn't miss something there. Yeah, spiked buckler would be awesome. Like this, like that shield in. I mean, they do have a shield. Excuse me. They do have shields like that back in history. You could, but you gotta hope that she has to get eliminated, so that you can ransom her. Well, no, you probably just offer her up. just kidding, of course. The best thing. But I had to wear English armor because it was it's a cool little story. So I even forget it now. I forget so much stuff. But anyway, they had this with a bunch of very well-known knights and their squires, and they fought for something like 10 hours, and they even took a break in the middle to take a break and treat their wounds and care to the people that really got messed up. A couple people died. You know, it was a pretty cool event. Yeah, they just might be. I don't know. The thing is, since we don't use them in the sports, I never really looked into them. There are arrows. Cody, the coolest thing, one of the coolest things is they have archers. So you can be out there doing your thing, and someone with a crossbow be like, boop, and eliminate you. I've had times where my assignment was to guard the captain of the leader of our team. The first year, this is with a different group I camped with, and they were like, okay. They handed me my first SCA event. I got a shield, and they handed me a club. It was a baseball bat that was cut off a little bit. Yeah, and so what they did was, they're like, okay, your job is, the guy's name is Random. He's like the head of our little army. Like, your job is to guard Random. He's like, if anyone gets close, because he was using a spear, so I'm his shield guy. He's like, if anyone gets close, you whack him. He said if anyone's shooting arrows at him, you block them. So with the arrows, if it hits your shield, that's now your shield is gone. That's how they would count it. If you get hit with the arrow in the body, you're done. And there's nothing like being in a whole formation. You're standing 20 people in a row like this against 20 people coming the other way, and you just see somebody in the background kind of sneak and come out behind someone else in front of them with a crossbow and go like this and aim it at you. It's like, oh, okay, game's changed. Yeah, it is. The art. When I get a little bit older, I'm going to resort to the combat archery. If you look up SCA Insta360, you might see the guy who uses one. He has the 360 camera while he does his while he shoots crossbow. 620, and the thing is too, the tips on are big enough so they won't go through the eye slots. And sometimes people will say it glanced off my helmet. It only hit my shoulder. If I get hit by an archer, because the archers aren't in every battle. Well, my friend fought in armor when he was 65. And he's actually 67. He fought the steel stuff, the beat each other up stuff, till he was like 62. Then he did still more stuff in the armor till he was about 65. And he is now literally 67, or he might even be 68, and he still does the SCA fighting. But I look at it like this. They don't have the archers in every scenario. They'll have like, okay, like it's five rounds of these mass battles, and there's only archers in like 2 of them. So these people drive hours to come to an event. I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, it just bounced off my shoulder. If I get hit, I just take it, you know, and I'm dead. Why ruin the fun? The SCA, it's up to you to take your hits, you know what I mean? So if you're like, hey, like that wouldn't have killed me, then well, whatever. I hope you're right. And if I get hit by an arrow, I just take it. I am actually going a little faster. I'm trying to keep the intensity up for those gifts from Tin Man and from Feather. That's 700. Oh, do you know what the funniest thing is? Bongo. I made a video especially for you. Go look on my page about 10 videos back, and you'll totally be wrong. I'm hitting a dummy. Of course there's nothing crazy about it. We're hitting a dummy, duh. But yeah, seriously though, if you want to. Yeah. Alright, well then don't. I don't give a shit. This set's for Bongo. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. 33, 35, 37, 39, 41, 43, 45, 47, 49. I'm actually just practicing counting by twos and odd numbers. It's so hard. 51, 53, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. This one's for you, Bongo. 62 to the back of the head. 64, 66, 68, 70, 1. A couple extra in case I was off. 73, 75, 77, 79, 81, 83, 85, 87, 87, 87, because after that, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, and a slap. Another slap with the flat edge of the sword. 100. He probably left. Yeah, there's nothing better than slapping someone with the flat edge of the sword. So that's 800. My daughter's, ooh, all right. Pixie, sorry, I actually just spit on the screen. What up? I do, yeah, Kyle. I was just showing our friend Bongo that while I'm just hitting a dummy mindlessly, I do fight in armor, and I uploaded a couple of my highlights from my fights. He didn't want to watch them. But it's not just me. I just got a 3rd place in Buckler and a 4th in Longsword. It was very exciting fighting to watch. I can guarantee you that. So full armor, yeah. Oh man. I wish you would have watched the video. So it's 800. I've never counted by twos by odd numbers. So that's a little bit of a brain workout. We got 7. See, I can't even add. 8 minutes. We're at 800. Yeah, right? No. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't Jack. It was a dude named Bongo. The best thing, yeah, the best thing is, yeah, and the mass battles are freaking crazy. So what we were kind of talking about that earlier, Pixie. Like the group I camp with is like it's like a German encampment. I mean, that's the whole theme of it. It's like, you know, not specifically one single look, but we all have the same common theme that it's German armor, and we almost all have like kind of like the more modern period looking style. So the most heavier that I have a couple sets of armor. The heaviest set is 115 pounds with everything on, but it's very protective. And there's times that's at least 30. There's times when I'd be fighting somebody, multiple people, and if I feel confident that I'm not going to get taken down by a grapple, I will. I've purposely like turned my back and went and did something else, and then people come up and they're just hitting me with like in the back, and like I don't even know it's happening almost. Then my dueling set only weighs 29 pounds, and if I get hit that hard, hey Kyle, thanks for the follow. If I do get hit that hard in my dueling kit, like I get bruises. Yeah, like my team fighting armor is like so, it's like so heavy, but I'm so confident in it from getting hit. Now I have gaps, of course. If I would get hit like on the inside of the arm, or right where it buckles here is a little bit, hurts a little more too, but I mean, I've taken some of the hardest hits in my life. Yo, H. McDonough. Some of the hardest hits in my life in that melee armor, and you know, I was totally fine. Very confident. But here's something funny, right? So when you're fighting teams, there's nothing, you know, if you're fighting more than one person at a time, the worst crap in the world is when someone, and it's happened to me, where you're fighting and someone has got your shield and they're holding your arm out, and say you're pinned up against the rail and your arm is totally wide open because there's no armor in here, and their teammate comes, sees, and starts like hacking your arm. Dude, I just take a knee if I can't get out of a bad situation like that. Yeah, so the Boo Hurt matches are, so when you fight like the team stuff, it's last person standing, basically. So you have to either hit your opponents into the ground, like beat them into it, or grapple them, right? Onto the ground. And once you're on the ground, you're out to the next round. So a lot of teams in the USA grapple more than strike. A lot of teams overseas strike more than grapple, I would say, on average. So you want to be the last, as many people on your team standing, because what they will do is, in a real tournament, they'll count how many people you had standing. So if you had 3 and they were all on the ground, you get 3 points. If you had 4 standing, they're on the ground, you get 4 points, etc. You know, so that way if there's a tie, say a bunch of teams, say it's like 40 teams in a tournament, like in South Carolina, and it's a tie, like, okay, well, shoot, like 5 teams are like 5 and 2, so they'll look and see, well, how many people were standing. So that's the way that it's point based. And all the duel stuff, MMA is judged like a MMA fight or a boxing match, and then the duels are point based, as in like weapon strikes only that count. Let me just finish this set, because we're rounding off a set of 1,000 here, and we're probably actually at it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna hit it a couple more times just in case. I wish that guy would have watched my fight videos, because he's right. I mean, I am just hitting a dummy, no form. But I uploaded my last fights. They're a lot better than when I'm hitting a dummy. Uh, oh, so, the reason I can't use this because my gauntlet won't fit in it. But my whole plan was, so a shield boss, right? I was like, I want it just for punching. I don't even care about blocking with it. I just want it like on like a pair, like almost like a pair of like steel knuckles or something, right? We already have metal gauntlets, but I was like, I want a shield that's just a shield boss. So the rules say you got to have like a ½ inch of leather or something. So this is hard. It's hard leather that's riveted in here. So basically, I asked someone on Etsy to put a handle basically on a shield boss, and I got it. I was like, this is great, like, you know. But then my gauntlet doesn't fit in it. It only fits to here, and I can't punch like this. It's so ridiculous. It's like punching with these knuckles like this. So it was a total fail. Nice idea, but a fail. You could probably use a shield like that. Yeah. Thanks. Because there's the rule book in Boohertz, like as long as it has this for now, I don't know. They seem to say like minimum diameter or something these days. But for the pro fights, just for messing around in the non-judgmental leagues, I wanted to have this just to punch. They have weight classes in MMA stuff, but not in. I'm sorry, like I'm just spitting today. They have weight classes in the MMA stuff, but not in the duels teams. No weight class, no height. They have the handle come out. I see what you're saying. Shoot, man, that's such a good idea. Where I could maybe do that myself. Radish, you're a genius. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. My other small punch shield has a handle like that. Let me write this down. 1,000, and we're gonna see where we're at. We'll know here in about 15 seconds if we're gonna keep hitting this a little bit, or if I'm going to bed. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, and let me explain. Going to bed, if you just got here, because I've been awake since yesterday at 3 p.m. because I had work. All right, I'm rewriting this number because that got erased. All right, so that was 1,000. So we're at 1, 2. We hit goal. Let's do like 200 more hits, and I gotta get to bed because I'm still up. Get weird, yo! Always on here. Yes. Always. We're hitting the dummy a million times. If you just tuned in and haven't seen it before, we're on day 87. Oh man, I should have flipped it around. No point in it now. 200 more will be at about 3,000 hits for the day. All right, 200 more hits, and then I'm going to bed. Let me just make sure we miss anything in chat because that's kind of flying by. Very descriptive about the handle using the symbols. Yeah, or maybe I don't know. It's probably something we can mess around with. What the TV? Oh yes, we'll talk about that right now. So you cannot purposely swing and hit people in these places. When I say purposely, it's because people are moving. I've gotten hit in the groin before because I just happened to turn around as someone was swinging like this at like my hip or something. I've taken hits here, I've taken hits to the foot, I've taken hits to the spine that are illegal, but I was moving or something, right? So you used to be able to grab your blade. Now you cannot grab your blade. So if you're wrestling with somebody, we'll go over this first. I can't grab my blade like this. Let's pretend this is like an axe handle. You can put this around somebody's head, around their neck. You can get it like this. You can come from the other side. The thing you cannot do is get this underneath the helmet because there's like not much there to protect you. Oh, Jeremy. Yo, Jeremy, this next set is for you. Just so you know, I'm on extended time. We're just doing 200 hits and I'm going to bed. You can grab people like this, but you can't get the handle like up under the neck or things like that. Oh my gosh, Ryan. And Ryan, because just so you know, Why didn't it go above my head? My bald head. Apologies, that did not go above my head. So when I make the highlight video of this, you'll be in the credits for the donation. I appreciate it. Oh man, wait, don't do too many Go Populars though, because I'm about to go to bed in a minute. I appreciate that though. Maybe we'll see. We got like 5 minutes. We'll go till 10:30. All right, everybody, you're talking me into streaming longer. I don't want to waste a Go Popular and a donut, Ryan. All right, let me finish these rules, and we'll get a couple good sets in for these gifts. You cannot come straight down at the spine. Yo, Swole Saiyan is here. All right. I'm telling you though, I gotta get to bed soon. Much appreciated. You can't come vertical at the spine. I'm gonna catch up to chat right after I go over the rules. You can't come straight down somebody's back. You cannot, at least for right now, come vertical at the neck. However, they're looking to maybe change that rule. You cannot aim at the groin. You can't hit the knees on purpose, like behind these. You cannot hit the foot. You cannot grapple behind the knees. You can't do something where you get someone like an arm bar. So there are rules kind of like that. Yeah, right? Yeah, I feel bad when people show up, because I always try and put a little effort in when I get some gifts. I got a mosquito bite while we're doing that. All right, let me see. Yeah, it's all right with TV. I'm telling you, we got a couple more minutes to hang out. All right, so Ryan, Jeremy, I owe you the next 200 hits are for both of you. I'm gonna do some extra for that donut there too. Brayden, what up again? Yeah, no, but 10:30 is the limit. I gotta get off at 10:30. I gotta wake up to get my daughter. Yo, I appreciate you too. I thank you for those. All right. Yeah, I have to get my daughter to horses, and if I don't go to bed by 10:30, I'm gonna sleep through my alarms. And a lot of people are gonna be mad, and I don't want to disappoint my daughter either. So 10:30. That's a new extension. Try not to hit the camera. I will catch up on chat in between these two sets here. Whoa, something flew off the dummy. All right. Next set. Where is it? There it is. I'm using my little tiny shield today. It's snowing. Yeah. Oh, can you see that? Bob is hemorrhaging styrofoam. Hey, Tom Marsh again. What's up, Tom? Good to see you again. The sword weight. Yeah, right. That one actually weighs like about 3.5 pounds. What? Wait, ACW is getting rid of gap shots? Well, how do you? Boy, I was just saying it's. Sometimes you can't help it, and you hit someone in the groin because they moved into it. Like, how are you gonna not do gap? You can purposely not do gap shots. So. Oh boy. I need a screenshot of that to look into. You know, if they do that, do you know how bad people are gonna make fun of them? Honestly, it'd be nice not to get gap shotted though. And everyone who doesn't know what a gap shot is, that's where your armor kind of opens up or doesn't overlap, and you can hit like the collarbone area, like you have neck protection, but there could be a little bit of a gap there. You could see like that somebody's armor doesn't have a doesn't overlap in a certain area, and a gap shot is hitting people in the gaps between the armor. Very interesting. I did not know they were looking to do that. Good, yeah. Yesterday, everybody, I thought Tom. So Beast Within Gaming was here, and he was talking about the tea that he drinks, and I didn't realize he was saying Tom's name. So I thought when he said Tom Marsh Tetley, I thought he meant the name of the tea was Tom Marsh. I didn't realize he was like actually replying to you. I have a match Saturday. Intentional gap shots illegal. Well, interesting. Yeah, right. Tom Marsh would be a great name for tea. I think so. We're 200. We're going till 8 more minutes, and I swear on my life, at 10:30 I'm done hitting it. Oh, hey, what's up? Mail. Mail. The mailman is probably. What the fuck is this dude doing? So yeah, 10:30. I'm going to stop hitting this thing. Yeah, right. Marsh tea. Nice. Yeah, swole. If I can. Yeah, you drink armor. Yeah, right. You could have your own tea line for sure. You can even be. You should be on the label for sure. Yeah, he was walking by. I heard me talking to chat. And was like, because I started to go like this, something like, oh, okay, just me. Glory from grapple. Yeah, what are we gonna do without gap shots? Purposeful gap shots. Oh my gosh, the best time is in chat. I'm telling you, always when I'm trying to start getting off, everybody, it's always the best times on here. I'm going to look up that thing about the ACW. Can you see the snow? I can't believe there's still stuffing coming out of Bob. I love the sounds of airplanes' propellers. Yeah, right, about getting caught with their pants down. So, oh, Kurt. It is technically a shield, but like I just bought it to punch people with. But I was saying earlier, I can't get my metal gauntlet in it to fit, so it only fits to here. So I'd actually have to punch people like this. So I never used it, and I was like, well, I could probably use it for this live stream. So that's true. Less permanent energies would be great, but at the same time, I mean, like when you're fighting when I fight the MMA stuff, I look for gaps. The one-on-one duels, I look for gap, not weapon point duels, but the MMA, the those ones. So yeah, what are we doing? Yeah, favorite counter. Well, to answer that question, what we're doing, I'm hitting this dummy. I have a fight Saturday where I'm fighting duels in a tournament, longsword and buckler, and I'm keeping practice rat. I would just say the quickest thing right now to explain is to look in my two of my pinned videos are examples of the sport. I see the snow on stream. Let me finish this set and I'll get to chat. I can actually, the styrofoam from the dummy is sticking to my lips. Flat slap to the head. Alright, would a flat slap be disrespectful to somebody? Do you think? Alright, that's 300 to write down. Yeah, but in my house, from having Bob in the house for the last couple of days, I had to vacuum up. Like, it looked like it snowed in the house, like, honestly. Having Bob in the house for the last couple of days, I had to vacuum up. Like, it looked like it snowed in the house, like, honestly. I don't know how he has so much left. He's been leaking styrofoam for a while. Yeah, hey, yes, just so you know, Kurt, most of my videos are highlights. The highlight videos just documenting what number we're at. But I do have, I did pin 2 videos, though. 2 of my pinned videos are like my fights. The one's the team fights, where I'm in my black and yellow armor. That matches my little picture here. It would be a good, so I don't know. Holding the sword, let's see. I wonder if the handle might get in the way, holding the sword. Yeah, I have a little bit of trouble holding it. But I can tell you what, a good buckler though, if you have one that like straps on the outside so you have a total grip. I have seen people that do that on like their left hand when they're fighting with pole arms. That way I guess they have some kind of buckler some kind of shield to protect with. You know what the best thing is with fighting in armor like that? I mean, it's technically not exactly MMA because, well, you can. If you look up some people, it looks just like an MMA fight. A lot of people, it's just hitting each other, punching each other in armor, stuff like that. But the one thing though with that is that you can nowhere else can you hit someone with an axe or a sword as hard as possible and get hit by one too and go to work, and you don't have to worry about your face being messed up usually, because your face is never gonna get beat up. Total weight, my weight. Oh, where? My Dennis. My armor for team fighting is 115 pounds. My armor for dueling is 29 pounds without counting the helmet. So probably 40 pounds. I'm spitting. The dummy's leaking. Yeah, there's nothing like running around in 115 pounds of armor. They used to have this format where I fought at this event, and it was just, it was a time limit, right? So we had like an hour. I forget what it was. We had an hour, and it was just like, who can win the most matches in an hour? And it's like, but it's like 1st to 16 or something ridiculous, right? It's the old chapter match format. And there were rounds I was dying. The other team, we were just fighting the same team, so it's over and over. Get up, fight. Or if you didn't get knocked down, you're fighting again. You get a 1-minute break. Sometimes I've had my armor pinch my legs and stuff, and pinch the groin. That sucks, pinching the groin area sometimes. But like, this format was just nuts, you know, where it's like 1st to 16 or 7, some stupid, ridiculous double-digit number, and you're fighting the same team over and over. 1-minute break. 1-minute break. Get at it again. And it was like, I don't even remember what round it was, and I fought every round in my 115-pound armor, and the last couple rounds, I was just getting knocked down because they put this real big guy across me, and he would just like level me every time. And I was like, guys, every time I'm just getting annihilated by this guy. Like, I need help. Next round starts. Oh, it's just me and this dude again. Wrestle around a little bit. I have a 2-handed axe. I smack him once or twice, and he just like grapples me, throws me down. He was so good at grappling. After the round, guys, I'm getting killed out here. Okay. Next round, whatever. Well, then finally, somebody listened to me. It's the best thing ever. I was